On to a developing story in Dallas. We're getting new information on a horrific crash that left 7 people hurt. 2 of them are Dallas police officers. Sources now tell us this started with an unauthorized chase. Police reporter Rebecca Lopez is on the story, but we begin with Tiffany Liu right near that crash scene. Tiffany?
Yes, Cynthia, this intersection was blocked off for 3 hours today, and that chase ended up in 2 high-speed crashes. The first one was a suspect's car that actually hit a black truck on this corner right here, and you could still see skid marks and residue from that impact. Both of those cars went up in flames, and then that second crash involved a Dallas police unit and a white truck. Now, of these 4 cars, as you mentioned, 7 people were injured and taken to the hospital, including 2 officers. In the last few hours, official sources told WFAA they are investigating a possibly unauthorized chase. We are told the dash cam from the police unit shows them maxing out at 89 miles per hour in a 30-mile-per-hour zone. We know that DPD has a strict chase policy. This incident is being reviewed to see if that policy was broken or not. Now, by policy, police are not supposed to chase drivers that are not violent felons, and sources tell WFAA that the police unit hit the truck going 73 miles per hour. We are also told that these officers have lawyered up, and we know that the suspect was trying to evade police when it all started. Now, police have interviewed several witnesses in this neighborhood all morning today. When we were here from about 9 to noon, they were interviewing witnesses out here. Again, this is an ongoing investigation. Reporting live in Dallas, Tiffany Liu, Channel 8 News.
And Tiffany, Dallas police have that strict chase policy in place to prevent incidents just like this. Let's get over to longtime police reporter Rebecca Lopez. And Rebecca, you've been speaking with sources. What have you learned tonight?
Well, Dallas police have those very strict rules about chases, but also about how fast officers can go in neighborhoods. They are only authorized to chase if they are trying to catch a person wanted for a violent felony, and they are not allowed to speed through neighborhoods unless they're going to assist an officer. And they have to have their lights and sirens on. Now, former Dallas Police Chief David Kunkel changed the policy of how fast officers could go in neighborhoods after an officer ran over and killed 10-year-old Cole Berardi, who was on his bike. The officer was speeding. The policy has not changed. Kunkel says it was made to protect the officers and citizens from injuries. The department also does not allow officers to run with lights and no sirens because citizens can't hear them. And I am told that in this case, the officers only had their lights on and not their sirens. So it's unclear why the officers were chasing in the first place. There will be an internal investigation, and officers who violate policy can be disciplined or fired. Reporting live in the newsroom, Rebecca Lopez, Channel 8 News.
All right, Rebecca.